is coming my way. Wherever I go, hard luck is there to stay. Good luck never stays a day. Bad luck's always coming my way.
Today's a very quick video and a quick stop visiting the Fisher & Sons funeral home from HBO's 6 Feet Under. I absolutely loved this show. In fact, when it ended, the series finale, I cried like a little baby. But this house right here, this is where the Fisher family lived. If you watch the show, it hit home. Pretty much all of the show 6 Feet Under took place in this house. This was the Fisher family residence. The show followed the family and their lives, all the different problems that they were having while successfully operating a funeral home. The family lived on the 2nd floor, and the 1st floor is where the funeral parlor was. And in the basement is where, well, all the mortuary stuff happened. All of the interior scenes of the Fisher & Sons funeral home were filmed on a soundstage, but the house, most of it was used for establishing shots. There's only a very select few scenes where you can actually see the house aside from it being an establishing shot. So let's try to line up some of those shots now. If we take a step back to look at the house, you can see the wall on either side of the walkway there. About this shot, you can see this scene. About this angle right here, you can see in the show that right to the left of the screen by those giant windows, that's where the sign that said Fisher & Sons Funeral Home was. Obviously it was fake. From this angle right here, you can see the carport and those stone columns right there in the driveway. That's where Freddy Rodriguez's character, Federico, would have brought the meat wagon and all the different bodies.
Is that Mr. Swanson? How does he look?
Easy. Head split open, some scalp work. Hair extensions to cover the stitches. Maybe.
Here's a shot looking right down the driveway. You can see the carriage house in the back. But if you're a fan of the show, you can probably imagine Claire Fisher's lime green hearse parked right here in the driveway, while up there on the 2nd floor, her mother and Nate and David, they're up there living their lives. Because remember, they lived on the 2nd floor of the funeral home. It was a family business.
You own half the business now. Start pulling your weight.
Newsflash! Other people exist!
Hey, give me 20 minutes, I'll go with you.
Thanks.
I wish I was one of the lucky people who watched 6 Feet Under week in and week out as it appeared on HBO. But sadly I wasn't. Instead, I was one of the people that bought the box sets and binge watched every single episode. If I remember correctly, it was 5 seasons, 63 episodes. And in this flashback scene, you're going to see 2 little kids, which are Nate and David, sitting right there on the pavement, while their father, Nathaniel Fisher, is over here watering the plants, which would have been right there. Those are no longer here. I know this is just one filming location for the TV show 6 Feet Under, and there's a whole bunch more, but this was the Fisher family house. This was the heart of the show. This was the show, dare I say that. It's a great one. I wish it was still on air. We own it now, which is awesome. But how cool is this? The Fisher family home, 6 feet under.
Wherever I come, bad luck is coming my way. Wherever I go, hard luck is there to stay. Good luck never stays a day. Bad luck's always coming my way.